What's up? JTVJ in the house. Sorry, I haven't been making any videos. I know some people still kind of ask me about the Do You Love Black Men videos, but I think it kind of faded away. But anyway, yeah, the reason, I think I already said that, the reason I don't make them is because I haven't really been going out. And every last one of those videos, except for 2 of them, or 3, I had to really talk to the women and really explain to them what the videos were really all about and stuff, right? And the two girls I talked to at night, I think it was Do You Love Black Men number 2, I forget their names or something, but them two I was with one of my friends, and he's from San Diego, and we were just cruising around, so he just asked me to do one, and I was like, well, I gotta find someone, I just don't go out and make them like that. And he was like, well, let's see. Anyway, so I'm just sitting at the corner and stuff, and so I see these 2 girls walk by. And we were I'm at the corner between Hanshin and the Hilton Hotel, facing the Osaka station. So I'm like, okay, so I turn the corner trying to find a parking space, and I found one. And he had to stay in the car. I think he stayed in the car, I'm not sure. But I had to run and catch him. So then when I caught him, I was like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? And one of them was acting a little scary or timid. Maybe scary, I'm not sure. But, when they acted scary, most of it's just fake and stuff. Basically it's a sign that's saying, hey, I don't want to be bothered. But her friend was pretty cool though. So since the one that was acting all scary and stuff, I didn't really say anything to her. I was talking to her friend, and I explained it, and then her friend was like, okay, I'll do it. And then because her friend did it, then the other girl did it. So that's when I did it, and I forgot exactly what their responses were. They were good, but I don't know exciting how it was. I don't kind of remember and stuff, but it's funny because actually when I finished with the videos, I continued to talk to some of the women, and they really opened up. When they start to talk, it's really interesting and stuff. Then how can I say it? Oh, and so that same day we were driving around, we ended up going to Kilbashi, and we stopped in front of Don Quixote that was there, and I don't know. I think we're just standing out there waiting for people to come out, or I don't know how it happened. But anyway, those 2 Chinese girls we met, and I talked to them too. And the first one that was acting all funny and stuff, the one that didn't want to marry, that's not the one that says she wanted to marry a basketball player, black basketball player. The other one, and she was like, well, I don't really think about black people as much, and blah blah this and blah blah that. She said that before she got on the camera. So I was like, okay, fine, because I was like, well, let me ask her friend, because maybe her friend will do it. She don't, and the one was a little, I won't say negative, but the one who expressed her true feelings. I said, well, she don't have to be in it. So I asked her friend, and I told her, and she was a little, I won't say skeptical, but it wasn't like she was hesitant. I think she wanted to, but she was just putting on a little resistance, to soften things up, so it doesn't make it seem like, she'll just fall for it real quick, or just do it, So I asked her the question. Of course, you guys saw the video, and it was really interesting how the one girl had changed, and I was like, wow, because it's kind of funny. You would think that they would talk about each other's preferences and guys more, but I guess from the way they were talking, that the other one really didn't know too much what her friend was doing. But then I don't know if they were best friends or not, because a lot of people, I think they were Chinese college students, and so a lot of them, they meet and they just hang out just because of the camaraderie of nationality or something like that, and I guess a lot of people do that, brothers, I think sometimes they do. These brothers got their own groups too, and so it was interesting, But yeah, when I go out and try to meet the women for just to make these videos, it's more or less like it's really difficult, to do it. But there's a way to do it that that's easy. Later I found out, and actually I already knew it, but I just didn't. Well, I mean, I was doing it, but I just wasn't paying attention to the whole thing, the whole action area or whatever. And what it is when I go out, like when I used to hang out with Ron and stuff, or whoever I'm with, we're talking and laughing and have fun. It opens people up, and it brings up that curiosity. So we're talking, and you're talking a little loud, not loud like in being like noisy loud, but not whispering, just talking at a regular level, which everyone's regular level is different, but in other words, loud enough for other people to hear, and then might want to get into your conversations, which everyone does that. What I mean? It's not like you go to a restaurant and so people are talking so low where you can hear a mouse, talking secret to a friend, So it was interesting though, and I'm going to say, the whole thing. But we'll talk, and some of the women, they'll say, hey, they'll look and smile, and I already know once a woman looks and smiles that, at the very least say hi, and if you want to talk, then you stop and face them. If you don't want to talk, just say hi and keep on walking, and that's what happened. A few women, just come over, like me and Ryan Guy Jean, in the videos we work with, we style, and I asked, I think, the two girls, we were talking, and asked two girls they love black men. I think that's what happened, I would say. And then while I was shooting him, these other four girls came up, three of them was like, yeah, we love black men, one was like, and I don't think it was more or less like she liked black men or didn't, it could just be, she just wasn't experienced in dating or something, because her friends seemed kind of loose and stuff, or I wouldn't say loose, but they were more like open to being more social, so I have no idea, but that was really interesting. But I think the favorite video of my Do You Love Black Men videos for me was the one where I think it's Satomi or Sato, or me and my brother, we were sitting in Triangle Park, and it was this these two Japanese girls there, and one looked like a sis, looked straight black. She was so fine, gosh, she was so beautiful, and her English was pretty good, but I think we spoke a little bit in English. I don't forgot if it was in the video or not, but still I asked, yeah, and that was really cool. And then after that, we just started talking, after the video, and she was just telling me single mom and stuff, but she lived in like Shikoku and stuff. But man, I was like, wow, if she would just would have been a little closer, but Shikoku is a different island and stuff. But it was just far away. I'm not really good in with long distance relationships and stuff. So but I will say that there are some women who will travel to come see you. Like I had met this AV star, and I don't know how we met. I do not know where we met, if it was on some site or whatever, but she came all the way down from Tokyo to see me. It was so weird though. And I'm just rambling because I know I kind of got off the Do You Love Black Men video. But actually what it was well, I'll tell that story later. But that was probably one of my favorite ones. And then another one that wasn't like, it wasn't a Do You Love Black Men videos, but it was family encounter at Family Mart or something. And I was talking to four girls there, and the one, I forget her name, but she said, I love black boys. I was like, whoa, okay. And it was really interesting. But those, like, if I would have, and see what happened was I drove in my car, stopped, and then I think I was making a video. I was going to start making a video, and I think I was showing my car or something like that. And then I'm not sure if the tall one or one of them came and said something to me. I think when I was coming back out of the store, and I had my camera and stuff, and I guess maybe the camera made them interested, and so we started talking, and I was like, hey, I'm not sure if because I swear, I don't know, there was I made 2 videos that day in that same location, and I would have to go back and look, but I think one of the videos, I couldn't find the film and stuff. I don't know what happened though, but anyway, it was really cool and stuff. And then I think that was, and let's see, and then the one with the Korean woman, that was funny too. Me and Ron was just sitting there at the corner. She drove up, and I looked at her, and she looked at me, and of course, the regular black, I can't say attitude, like, oh, she just looked at me because she black. I didn't say that, but some people could. Well, she looking at me, with down. You are a woman. I mean, sorry, not a woman. You are a man. She is a woman. And she does have interest in men. And so she kind of looked, and so I had to say, hey, how you doing? I did that. She's like, yeah, all right. And we did it, and then she get it done, but I was like, whoa. And that's why, when I tell people come out here, just talk to people, whether they talk to you or not, it don't matter, because you never know who you meet. And plus, a lot of places, a lot of guys go and they talk to some of the guys and stuff and try to be friends and stuff. But in Japan, you'll probably make more real friends if they're Japanese. But you got to be careful, because they do get jealous, and don't ever talk about women around them. Let them talk. You just, they say, what do you think? You just have to know which ones are really like that. But you get some who they're like, they'll just get jealous. I guess it would be the same thing as if, they came to the hood, start making to all the sisters and pulling them, and you trying to pull those sisters, you probably get mad. But, yeah, it's interesting, coming out here and going to different places, just talking to the women, and, it's the same story, they want to have fun, be with someone new and stuff like that, and do new things, because, people get tired of their own cultures, their own daily travels and whatever, so it's interesting, but yeah, I usually haven't been going out. And I did go to a club, and once I went to the club. I saw this one sister. She was kind of thick though, and I just walked up and said, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Wow, in the melon, you look so beautiful." And she looked, "Oh, thank you," And that was it. And then, but I did mess up one time. Gosh, I can't believe it. I was in this club, and what was it? And I was there with another friend. I'm not sure, but I think my friend DJ. And we were talking about. We were just sitting there. And these 2 Japanese girls were there, and one came and grabbed my hand. She was fine too, and nice body and everything. And she pulled me to the dance floor, and I pulled my hands back, and I got on my dance with her. She weird. I don't know, because sometimes I just get in those moods and stuff, and she was doing it to me all night, and I was like, wow, But see, what it is when I go to the clubs, I really, a lot of people don't think it's true, but I really don't go to clubs to pick up women. If I want to pick up a woman, it has to be really quick. The whole process of me meeting her to the time she wants to hang out with me, or do whatever I want to do, or agree to do what I want to do, or whatever. I have an open window of about, in a club it'll be 15 minutes. Out in the streets it'll be 3 minutes, 5 minutes max, but probably 3 minutes. And I don't know, but she was fine. And then later, and see another thing too, because a lot of people, I do understand, but I'm not always in like a game mode as far as picking up women and stuff, And the reason, like I said, I just made those videos primarily just to tell brothers, get your passport and get out, travel, get a degree and travel. School is easy, just learn the vocabulary and you'll get an A and everything, And then, and that was it. But anyway, I got home the next day, and I got to thinking about what was happening, because sometimes I go to clubs and I just get into a daze. And I was like, oh my God, that girl was fine and she wanted to be with me, and I could just took her and went somewhere and and she was all agreeing, or at least got her number and hooked up with her the next day, you know, or whatever, you know. And I was like, but, you know, for me, that is, it happens a lot. Even I was like at Pier one night, and one of the dancers there, they usually don't, but she just came up on me and started talking to me and stuff, and I was like, wow, you know. But I was just in one of those moods where I just said konnichiwa or konbanwa or something like that, or how you doing or something, I forget, and that was it. She looked, and I knew she didn't understand Japanese. Well, she was pretending like she didn't anyway. English. So I was like, oh, forget it, you know, because usually when I go to clubs, I really don't. If you go there and hang out with me, I really don't go off. You know, just talk. I might talk to him. I won't say that, but I don't talk to him. You know, if I see a cute one, I might say hi. Or, you know, see a group of girls walk over and say, hey, what's going on? Chat and stuff like that. But other than that, it's nothing. You know, it's just funny. But let's see. I think I'm going to have to. I don't know. It's always good to have a partner there, though. I don't know why. I wonder how many of those Black Men videos I did when I was by myself. I don't remember. But yeah, it was always, not always, but I'm sure quite a few of them. I was just, like I said, just with my friends, and we just hanging out, and the girls becoming interested. So that's the good time, and you know, that's what happened. And okay, so I guess I'll finish here and make another video. I do need to make more videos.